Hello, one and all. Welcome back to Rambling Runoff. I am your host, Robert Rios, here to give you the sports news I think you need to hear. And with me, as always, consistently, is Mr. Danny Tan. Danny, say what's up to the people out in the audio world.
What up, y'all? I'm in your ear.
No, yes. We are back at it again with another sports episode for you guys, and we got a lot. We're gonna talk some more soccer, basketball. We got some March Madness in the warm-up topic for today's warm-up topic, and of course in the rundown we got a bunch of stuff. So please stick around for that at the end. But of course, before we get right into it, Danny, I gotta ask you what you've been up to. What's popping in the streets?
Not much work. I was able to play some golf on Sunday, which is pretty cool. Played a longer 9-hole with my friend, and it was pretty good. It was his first time on a longer 9-hole. It was chilling. We were a little rushed. He got his feet wet. Whenever you're ready, Rob, you can join us. Are you ready for a long one?
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, dude. I think I've been ready. I mean, we went out to the range last time. I think I did a pretty good job. So I think I'm prepared, bro.
Alright.
I think I could take you.
Oh, relax.
What do you mean relax, bro?
Don't get on your horse before it's left the stable there, little buddy, alright?
What do you mean,
the saying
bro?
goes. Come on. Bro, you think you can take me? Put some money down.
Yes. Alright, I'll do $5.
$5 for the whole thing, or $5 a whole?
$5 the whole thing. The fuck?
Alright, okay. I'll do that.
Made that money. But if we
$5.
win, if we win that March Madness bracket, maybe we'll do a whole.
Okay, we'll do per hole. Alright, for sure. Alright, Rob, what about you, Rob? What you got going on?
I mean, nothing much. I mean, I just same thing as well. Going to work, hang out with my girlfriend, going to parties.
Hell yeah.
Making the rounds.
Oh yeah.
You know how it be.
Zerski.
But I mean, how about that weather, Danny? How about the hail and the rain that we had the other day? That was exciting.
Every goddamn weekend, man. Rain. This past Sunday was the only time that I was able to even get out, and I can tell people were itching to get out because it was really busy on the golf course. So hopefully it calms down a little bit, and whatnot. But yeah,
I went to a friend's birthday party at the park on Saturday. It was nice and sunny. Then the clouds rolled in. There was a nice breeze.
Yeah.
And then
nice.
I left the party, and then I went to another area where it was still bright and sunny, and then was quickly informed as I got to that location that, hey, it's raining over here.
Yeah, the previous place, yeah. And it was like torrential. It came down in huge buckets.
Yeah, it was weird, huh? And then it rained the other day yesterday. I was doing some yard work. I was on a ladder. And then I was like, did I just get pissed on by a bird? It wasn't a bird, bro. It started raining really hard.
Yeah, it was insane. It's been insane, the rain. But it's good, last season, not many fires because the rain kind of kept up throughout the year.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's good that it started this year, and hopefully it stays the same, and we get a little bit of rain throughout the year so that we have a very calm or non-existent fire season.
No, yeah, that's why I'm like, this is very interesting weather that we have right now.
Yeah, for sure.
But Danny, are you ready to start talking some athletics?
Yes, sir. Ski.
Alrighty, everybody. For our first topic, we're going to go over MLS Match Day 5. Danny, can you hear my dog?
No.
Okay, perfect. Match Day 5, where we have Team of the Match Day, where, of course, we got a few familiar names once again on here. We have Luis Suarez, Chucho Hernandez, Yakamakis, once again in the front three. Kale Acosta. We got Morris, Luciano Acosta, and then we have Redondo from Inter Miami. And then we also have O'Toole, what am I doing here? Rosario, Gallagher, and Berkey. Then for player of the match day, once again, getting 2 nominations now is Mr. Luis Suarez from Inter Miami. I believe he had 2 goals over the weekend as they played DC United. So good job to him. And Danny, I'm going to go over some scorelines, and I'm going to jump to you to see on some of the games what you thought. I think you were able to watch some of the highlights, correct?
Yes, sir. Finally, I was able to watch some highlights. Didn't watch a full game, but did my homework. Robert sent me some highlights. I watched them all the way through. But yeah, Rob, go ahead and run down the list.
No, yeah. So first up, the first game of the week, we had a CF Montreal going up against Chicago Fire, which, as you saw in the highlights, Danny, it was a shit show.
Yeah, it was a bit controversial, depending on who you're rooting for, I think.
No, yeah. We had a very quick start on Montreal side. Matias Kokaro opened up the scoring for both of the first Montreal goals in the 7th minute and the 12th minute, with 2 back-to-back penalties being awarded in favor of Montreal.
Yeah.
I mean, they kept the scoreline going. The 70th minute as well with the Dominik Yankov goal. So they were up fairly early in this game. It didn't look it did not look good at all for Chicago. I would like to point out it was very windy. You could tell even the movement of the ball was not the best due to the wind. But the Fire just were pushing and they never gave up. Marin Selassie scored in the 45th minute in stoppage time. And then you kind of see the Fire just kept pushing and pushing. In the 84th minute, they get awarded a penalty, and that was put away by Brian Gutierrez in the 84th minute. And a little bit before that, the Montreal did go down a man. Actually, they lost Raheem Edwards with a direct red in the 82nd minute. And by the time they got into stoppage time, Danny, I know you saw, it was just some shithousery,
Yeah.
as they say in the soccer world.
Yeah.
Hugo
Tied 3-3, going off crazy.
Yeah, Kupris, and the 95th minute of stoppage time, and then literally, and what would you? I know you understand this term, garbage time, Danny. In garbage time,
it's garbage
stoppage time.
Yep.
Kellen Acosta from half field tries to send one off for a runner. The runner doesn't get there. The ball takes a bounce in front of the goalie, but the wind pushes the ball just enough that by the time the goalkeeper touches the ball, it skips off his hand into the back of the net. Wow. Danny, do you care to explain anything about that?
Yeah, it's like one of those movie, like sports movies where it's like you're about to make the catch. This was I guess a game saving block. So he would have grabbed it. It would have been tied. Everyone walks away.
With a point, yeah.
The wind literally pushed it up, kept it above his, and just brushed his fingertips, and then just rolled over him. Oh my god!
Yeah, you can see it sailed.
Insane. Yeah. Because he had already jumped up in the air, and there's just nothing you can do. Insane.
I mean, he could have backed up.
What a shot too from distance.
I mean, it wasn't a shot; it was a pass. That's the thing.
Who was it passing to? There was no one on the other side.
No, yeah, someone was running. They just think they were not going to get to it because of the wind.
Oh. Well, I didn't see. Yeah, I swear I thought it was just a lob goal.
Danny, he was not going to shoot from half field, bro. What the fuck?
I don't know. I thought it was because the time was expiring. They only had like a few seconds left.
No, yeah, he had to send it, but yeah. I mean, that's what I'm saying. It was a miraculous. I mean, officially, you could put it on the scorecard as a goal, but yeah, that was not a goal, bro. That was not a shot necessarily. Well, it goes down as a shot. It goes down as a goal, but was it intentionally a shot? No, it was not. But hey, it doesn't matter how it goes in, bro. That's what all matters.
Yeah.
But yeah, Chicago getting a late winner at home. And then next up, we had, as I mentioned, Inter Miami traveling to DC United, where United got the scoring going. Jared Stroud scored in the 14th minute of play. to get DC going in this one. And I believe I might have already made an error on the score line here. Because why did I put down 2 scorers? I might have... I forgot. Okay, never mind. It's correct. Hold on. We're good still. I have a red recorded that I didn't put down. Okay, there you go. Yeah, Jared Stroud in the 14th minute for DC United. But, hey, no Messi, no problem. With Miami getting a goal by Leonardo Campana in the 24th minute. And Luis Suarez, once again, coming in clutch, gets 2 goals in the 72nd minute and the 85th minute. I mean, he's balling out. I mean, he came off the bench in this game, and, you know, he did such a great job, you know, getting them over the hump. And then, as I mentioned, there was one more note of this game, which was Pedro Santos in the 90th minute was given a red card. So that left United with 10 men. Danny, I believe you also saw the highlights of this game. What'd you think?
Yes, I did. What?
So what'd you think?
I was lost for a second there. Wait, this DC United game? I didn't see this DC United game.
No, did I not? Is that the one that I sent you? Let me see.
No, I saw the Montreal game, the Chicago.
Oh,
Fire.
my bad, bro. Yeah, you're right. Sorry,
No.
I'm thinking of another black team. My bad. My bad.
Yeah. No, I saw the
thinking of
Galaxy game.
Okay. Yeah. My bad. I'm thinking.
Yeah, me tripping.
No, I'm tripping, bro. It's been a long day. Okay.
Yeah, it's been a very long day.
It's been a hot minute. I've been outside all day. Moving on now, we had a Colorado versus the Seattle Sounders where, I don't know, man. Something's wrong with Seattle. They're starting to struggle. I mean, 10 years into the league, and they're starting to, you know, not look good. Seattle opened up the scoring in the 11th minute. Real Ruidiaz finally getting on the score sheet with the 11th minute penalty. In the 57th minute for Seattle, Joshua Atencio was given a red card.
Damn.
But Colorado never gave up. Kevin Cabral gets on the score sheet this year in the 87th minute and ties up the ball game, leaving the Seattle faithful disappointed. Those are one of those ties, Danny, where it feels like a loss.
Yeah. Yeah. When
Here
you're
we
up
go. Now it's your
for
turn.
like the whole game.
Yeah.
And then
it'd be
when
like
they
that.
tie it up, it feels like you lost. Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be like that. All right, now I know you've seen these highlights. Red Bulls
yeah.
New York going up against the Columbus Crew.
Columbus Crew.
The Crew take home the victory 3-0 as Columbus has arguably the best player in the game right now. Overall, in my opinion. Cucho Hernandez getting on the score sheet early in the 13th minute. Jason Russell Rowe in the 56th minute. And Aiden Morris, the young man, in the 66th minute. And then for Red Bulls on the score sheet, Daniel Edelman in the 90 plus minute of stoppage time was awarded a red card. Danny, what did you think about your Columbus Crew getting the 3 goals and the 3 points against the Red Bulls?
They look like champions. What can I say?
Yeah,
great defense, better offense. They were really pressuring quite well, and their defense is great too. You know, I feel like the Red Bulls barely were even able to get it past like the half line. It was crazy. Like they knew how to pressure far, and then as soon as they got a chance close, they just took away all their options, and they had to either shoot a terrible shot or they got their pocket picked. So I liked it, like what I see.
Oh yeah, no, it's a great team. The head coach Wilfred Nancy, he's got them going good. So fingers crossed that they keep their heads up high and they keep pushing. Next up, we had Toronto FC versus New York City FC. Toronto's Chiquili Marshall Ruddy in the 7th minute got them their lone goal. However, New York, great job. Santiago Rodriguez gets on the score sheet. Kevin O'Toole in the 64th and Keaton Parks in the 68th minute. Even now I gotta double check because I think I might have been. I don't know what's going on today with me, bro. 2-1. Why did I write down 3 names? What's going on here?
All right.
Okay, I didn't write down the red again.
Off days.
Keaton Parks got a red in the 68th minute. I forgot to write that down. Oopsie. Next up, we had Austin FC tying 2-2 to Philadelphia Union. This matchup had 9 yellow cards. Daniel Gazda scored in the 14th minute off a penalty. And then for Austin, Diego Rubio scored in the 56th minute. Then John Gallagher in the 58th minute. However, the Union were able to get a second goal by Mikel Ure in the 65th minute, which ended the game in a 2-2 draw. FC Dallas lost to the Vancouver Whitecaps. The Whitecaps were victorious 3-1. The Whitecaps, Matthias Laborada in the 25th minute, Brian White in the 29th. Fafa Pico got on the score sheet as well in the 42nd minute. And then the lone goal for Dallas came from Sebastian Legit in the 40th minute.
There's no way his last name is Legit.
It is, actually. I actually have his jersey.
Yegit?
Legit.
That's how you pronounce it? Legit?
Yeah.
Insane. Sorry, continue.
Instead of jits, it's jet. But, I mean, either way. Sounds the same. We also had the Portland Timbers, who did not look good in this game. Finally got a loss. They were losers to the Houston Dynamo. Game ended 1-0. The lone goal was Ibrahim Aluyu. He left the Houston Dynamo faithful happy with a home victory. And we finally had a goose egg from the weekend. Minnesota United defeated LAFC 2-0. Minnesota's goal scorers were Robin Lod in the 16th minute. And then, damn it, I keep looking at his name and I'll get it and then I'll forget. Bonkyle. Dang it, I had it earlier. His last name is Longway. Dang it, I can't. How did I say it last time? Do you remember how I said it last time?
I have no idea how you said it.
I'd have to watch the highlight again. But if I hear it, I'll remember. But yeah, Longway in the 88th minute, seals the deal for Minnesota, who I would buy. I'm buying Minnesota right now, by the way. Next up, we have Charlotte FC and Nashville SC. Nashville's Sam Surridge in the 32nd minute. And then Alex Mule also scores for Nashville in the 40th. The lone goal for Charlotte was by Brech Tujuri in the 45th +4 minute of the game. Out in Kansas City, they were victorious 2-1 against the San Jose Earthquakes. Kansas City's Daniel Rosero Valencia scored in the 18th minute, and Mexican international Alan Polillo in the 29th minute. For San Jose, it was Victor Costa in the 11th minute. FC Cincinnati defeated the New England Revolution 2-1. Cincinnati's dang it, I study these names and I forget. Waya or Yuya Kubo in the 56th minute, and Luciano Acosta also got a goal in the 54th. For the Revolution, their lone goal came from Giacomo Veroni. And then Orlando City lost to Atlanta United 2-0. The two goals were scored by Saba Labajanzi in the 9th minute and Gorgus Yakamakis in the 70th minute. That was a banger of a goal, by the way, Danny. I know I didn't send that to you, but he smacked the shit out of it, bro.
Really?
Yeah, he smacked the shit out of it. And then lastly, on here, the LA Galaxy went back and forth with St. Louis. Look, see, I did. This is how you know I had an off day writing my notes.
Yeah, you didn't even put it on there. I don't even see it.
Okay, don't worry, I got you right here. It was a back and forth affair. It was 3-3. I know you saw the highlights, right? Yes.
Yeah, I saw the highlights. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, 3-3 was the final score. Dejan Joveljic in the 3rd minute got the game going, and then Thomas Ostrak in the 27th minute for St. Louis scored. And then in the second half, about 6 minutes in, Joseph Pencil in the 51st minute gets the Galaxy up 2-1. And then no more than 9 minutes later, Joakim Nelson in the 60th minute gets a bicycle, an overhead kick of sorts, and ties up the ball game. And then in the 80th, it was just back and forth. It was getting chippy. The ref was suspect, by the way, Danny.
Yeah.
But
I was reading the comments.
Apparently, it was not a foul. I don't know. They have it labeled as an own goal on LA Galaxy's John McCarthy in the 88th minute, but St. Louis gets the 3rd goal, gave them the 3-2 lead. Killing almost any momentum the Galaxy had. But in the dying minutes of the game, Maya Yoshida, the Japanese international, heads the ball in off the free kick, giving the Galaxy a tie ball game. But the Galaxy were not done. Heading into the 100th minute of the game, the Galaxy were pushing up super duper high. They had 2 guys back. 1 guy misses. You got a St. Louis guy on the break, but Martin Caceres, I can see it in my. I know you saw the ending, right?
Yep.
Caceres fucking hockey checked his ass.
Yeah.
I was like, he's gonna take him out, and sure enough, he took him out. And yeah, you can't take out you can't be the last defender and take out the attacker on a open scoring
insane.
opportunity.
He slide. I thought it was a pretty dangerous slide tackle or whatever. He really just went after him.
That was the thing. It wasn't a slide tackle. He literally just pushed the shit out of him. That was funny.
Oh.
There was 6 yellow cards and the 1 red in this game, so it was fairly chippy. But I mean, it was a good game overall. I don't know. What'd you think, Danny? What'd you think overall about the game?
Yeah, I mean, from the highlights, it seemed like a pretty back and forth game. I didn't see. Just as an overall comment on the highlights, I would like to see good stops, which I guess are good scoring opportunities too. But kind of turning points in the game. I don't understand how, if it's Apple TV or MLS, how they're cutting these things up. I think there's a better way to do it. Is all. But
what do you mean stops? What do you mean by that?
Like defensive stops, turnovers. If there's some great steals that lead to a missed shot. I want to see the steal into the shot. I don't want to just see their.
Oh no, that's been a problem.
Yeah, it just shows them running to. I was like, whoa, hold up, something led up to this because everyone's in a little bit of a frenzy to get up. So I guess it's a bigger problem. One, I should be watching the game anyway. But I think there's a better way to do it so that it's easier. NBA games, right? They put both steals. They the same thing. They focus on offense, but they put in big blocks and big steals that lead to big moments on the other side too. So you can see defense leading into offense. I guess it's easier for basketball because the court is so much smaller.
Yeah, and there's a lot of those too.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I get
you. And they love that little 7-minute video format. I don't even know why they do that, but
it used to be 3 minutes, and sometimes 4 minutes, and every couple years it would gradually. No, it was pretty bad before, Danny.
Yeah.
It would just be the goals, maybe a couple saves, and that was it. Oh, they've come a long way, but yeah, even still, yeah, it's all right, there was a foul, but what happened? You're just showing me he got a yellow card. But for what?
Well, yeah, I mean, this game seemed pretty cool. But yeah, I just felt like there was some defense that I wasn't able to see from the highlights. But yeah, I mean, pretty cool game in general. I bet you're glad Galaxy won this week. LAFC lost this week.
Well, Galaxy tied.
Well, yeah, they tied, I guess.
I mean, I almost had a heart attack. They almost lost.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, we can look at the table very quickly. I know we're running out of time here. Miami is for the Eastern Conference. Miami is in first place. The Columbus Crew are in second. I mean, well, they're both tied with 10 points technically. Miami leads the tiebreaker with a +8 goal differential. Columbus has a +5. Then behind them is Cincinnati with 8 points, and tied for 4th, 5th, and 6th is Montreal, Toronto, and New York Red Bulls. And moving down to the Western Conference very quickly. Minnesota has 10 points. Vancouver has 7 points. Portland has 7. And the Galaxy are at 4th with 6 points. Then behind them is St. Louis with 6 as well. But yeah, we're looking at another good week of some games. Dan, I'm gonna spit you some matchups for this weekend, and you're gonna just pick win, loss, or draw, and you just pick a team, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. San Jose versus Seattle.
I gotta go with the Earthquakes. It's just so sick.
I would like to point out they are in last place.
I know. I'm rooting for them.
But Seattle is also in last place, so we'll see who will look good in this matchup. Let me see. We could do. This is sporadic, by the way, but this is not written down at all. Cincinnati versus New York. New York City,
New York.
by the way.
Yeah.
New York City win?
I'll say New York City win.
Oh, damn, Danny. All right. You're leaving risky.
Yep.
Let me see. Let me see. Who's on the Sunday matchups? Atlanta versus Chicago.
Chicago.
Chicago win?
Chicago win, yep.
Damn, Danny.
Yeah. I'm taking underdogs tonight.
All right, I'm gonna give you one more. Let's see what you have to say. All right. Here are two not so good teams. Orlando and Austin. Win, loss, or draw?
Oh, I'm gonna say draw on this one.
Okay, that makes more sense. Apparently, Austin has not won a game
Oh shit.
since like last summer.
Damn.
No, they haven't won a game since last summer. I almost said that backwards.
That sucks for them.
They
Sheesh.
traded one of their guys, and it's been all draws and losses. And Orlando has just had a terrible. I can't. Not even
That's
Charles Barkley.
terrible.
Not even Charles Barkley. Terrible. Like, I don't even know what to call it.
Horrendous.
Dumpster fire. Almost more of a dumpster fire season than San Jose. I don't know. It's just they went into Champions Cup. They lost to Tigres. They were looking good at second game. They only have 1 point, the one draw. And yeah, they were a favorite coming into this, but it is what it is. But Dan, do you have anything else to add to our MLS Match Day 5/Match Day 6 preview?
Other than I'm taking baby steps, watching the highlights, I will try to watch a majority of a game. Well, okay, I'll say half a game first. I won't jump to a majority. Half a game.
All right, we'll have you watch the free game on Fox.
No, I'm not. I will try.
All right, if not, I'll just send you highlights again.
Okay, for
It's a
sure.
work in progress.
Yep.
But,
Improving.
yeah,
Improving.
I'm ready to move on here if you're ready, sir.
Yes, sir, ski.
Alrighty, from the field to the hardwood, we got NBA talk. We got a few things to go over. A few things that the NBA from their website has made notice, as we are now 4 weeks away from the end of the season. Last week we have possibly dunk of the year. A day after Kyrie Irving's game winner sent shockwaves throughout the NBA, Anthony Edwards got in on action with a massive posterizing dunk. Danny, were you able to see that?
Yep. Anthony Edwards dunked on John Collins. That was a crazy dunk.
It was the
Insane.
lob, right? It was the lob, correct?
No, he just straight up, he drove to the rim and just straight up dunked on his ass.
Nah, I saw. I'm trying to piece it all together. I'm like, damn, like, no mercy.
No, it was insane. Another one, you'll probably talk about it later, but Jalen Johnson dunked on Austin Reeves. Insane. He nearly jumped over him straight up. It was also an insane dunk the same night. Hawks ended up losing, but you'll talk about it in a bit. Sorry, go ahead.
No, yeah. And then what we got number 2, Brunson and the Knicks. Knicks keep rolling apparently. I feel like we were around this same time last year as well, where we saw the Knicks making a push. The Knicks,
But
as of this recording,
importantly,
what happened?
the Knicks still do not have Julius Randle, and they're still pushing like this. So, it's looking real good for them.
Yeah, that's pretty good. As of this recording, they have won their 4th straight game, with Jalen Brunson averaging 35.3 points during their fire run at the moment. Somehow, some way, even though the Lakers keep losing, the Lakers have moved up. The Lakers, their most recent win over the Atlanta Hawks and Golden State, and also Golden State's loss to New York, saw the Lakers leapfrog the Warriors and the West play-in. Which I forgot. You don't have to win all your games when everyone else loses.
Yeah.
Which I don't know. It's kind of fucked in my opinion.
A little bit.
I don't know what the hell's going on. And then lastly, Kyrie versus Wemby. ahead of the Mavs Spurs matchup this week. We want to see which one of these two skilled players are gonna show out for the team and push them towards the playoffs or at least the play-in game.
I mean, I don't think they can make it a play. Come on.
Huh? What'd you say, bro? Come on. Okay, no, yeah, Kyrie. I think Kyrie is the better of the two.
For sure.
I like Wemby, but
You're saying the Spurs should make a push for the play-in? Relax.
I mean, you never know, bro. The Lakers just moved up, and they barely even won 3 games. They won 1 game, and they moved up.
Well, they've been tied with Golden State for a while.
That is also true. And the 5th thing that I got right here, the Western Conference race intensifies. OKC, Minnesota, and the Denver Nuggets are separated by half a game at the top of the West. Danny, Nuggets and Wolves, they play this week. Who looks good in that matchup?
Damn. I mean, this is a real test for the Nuggets. Like, I mean, Jokic is just unbeatable. I don't know. It's so tough. The Nuggets look good. They're just a championship team, but the T-Wolves have to step up and be good. You know what I'm saying? If they can't take this team, they can't hope to make a real push for a title shot or even the Western Conference Final. They need to be able to kind of get through Denver. It's a tough matchup though. Anthony Edwards has been balling recently. They're still missing Cat, unfortunately. So I think it's definitely in Denver's favor. But if the Timberwolves are able to sneak out a win, then I mean it's a huge win without Cat for sure.
Oh yeah, I mean anytime you don't have your star player, I mean you're always gonna look good. It's always gonna be, better in your favor. So, I mean, wilder shit has happened. So. Okay, I'm re-watching the highlight, and yes, he does just pulverize this man.
Yeah, you got to find the the Jalen Johnson dunk too.
Is that the lob one? I saw a lob the other day. I just don't remember who it was. It might have been that one. It was a breakaway to a steal. No, it was a steal then a breakaway. Excuse me, I'm getting my terms mixed up. And then they lobbed it up to the guy, and he just destroyed that shit at the rim. It was fairly impressive. But I'm forgetting who it was by, unfortunately. It has escaped my mind. I should have saved it somewhere. Do you know who I'm talking about, Danny?
No, I have no idea.
Bro, not the NBA posting this highlight like 6 times in a row. Oh, yeah, he did almost jump over him. Dunk? That's funny.
Yeah, Jalen Johnson was an insane dunk. I don't remember a lob dunk in the last couple days.
It was thrown off the glass. Am I tripping? Was that not a highlight?
I think you might be tripping.
Nah, there's no way. I'm literally going through the NBA's Instagram. Like, I swear I saw it somewhere. Like, I think I even posted it. There's no way. Let me see.
Remember?
Well, I'm looking. I'm trying to see if I can find it.
Off the glass?
Yeah. Yes. It was stolen, then transition, then the dude bounces off the glass, and for the dunk. Oh yeah, here's Kyrie's game-winning shot over Jokic the other day.
Yeah, that was an insane shot. I thought he kind of styled on him. I felt like he had a little bit of speed to like jab, pop up, get around him. But I mean, an insane shot nonetheless. I feel like it's incredible for him to have done that up against Jokic. Okay, relax. Jokic, he's the biggest guy on the court. His defense is shushing his arm out.
Yeah, I know, but that shit looked too easy. I mean, especially he shot it. Like, it wasn't even like a shot. He just kind of just palmed it with his
It was like
hand.
a loose hook. Yeah.
Yeah, like, I'm like, damn. I mean, that was pretty good.
Sure.
When I saw that, I was like, there's no way. Kyrie getting into the mix?
Yeah, I mean, it was
I think... Oh, what are you going to say? You go first.
Yeah, I was going to say, it was just a great shot to go in. But... Yeah, I mean, the Mavs are dangerous. Like we were talking about last week. These play-in teams, like right now, we're looking at the Kings have switched places with the Dallas Mavericks. Actually, the Phoenix Suns fell out. Excuse me, of sixth place. So coming out of the play-in, you potentially will face either the Mavs, the Suns, the Lakers, or the Warriors. If I was Oklahoma or Minnesota, the current 1 and 2 seed, I don't want to face any of these guys. They're all more experienced teams. They've all got at least one decent big man. Maybe with the exception of the Suns, who Drew Eubanks is, he's a good big man, but I feel like he's a little bit of an odd man out in Phoenix right now. But you have to pray as the 1 and 2 seed, as the Thunder or the T-Wolves, that you shoot, the 7th and 8th seeds out of the gym every single night, because they're not horrible teams. But that's just speaks to how stacked the West is.
They're scrappy, all those teams, even the
Yep.
Lakers.
Yeah,
That's why they look bad a lot of the times, because like you don't know what you're getting, especially with like the Warriors or the Mavs. Like they have talent, so they're not playing out shit at the moment. But also, it's
the
like,
Lakers, for whatever reason, they traded. Like now, their defense kind of sucks, but they're making like almost every three that they throw up. They're making like 40% almost as a team in like the month of March or whatever, since the All-Star break, I think.
yeah,
It's just insane. But I just don't think you can count any of these teams out. As we're speaking right now, let's talk about some of the matchups. Tonight.
as of this recording.
Yeah, as of this recording, what's going on right now? The Pelicans are facing the Brooklyn Nets. Pelicans are destroying them. A trend. Pelicans are silently moving up the ladder. Charlotte Hornets and the Orlando Magics. No big surprise. Oh my God, the Magic are killing them. 84-49.
Oh, this game's over, bro. What
Not
quarter are they in?
surprising. They are in the third. 4 minutes left in the third. Jesus.
Oh yeah, just put the
Officer, they're right over there. Arrest them for first-degree murder.
Put the
Jesus Christ.
put the D-League guys in, bro. It's over.
Houston Rockets versus the Washington Wizards. Close game. Tied up at 70. They've got 7 minutes left in the third. But two garbage teams, who cares?
Yeah.
And then, surprisingly, I thought there would be a bigger lead. Dallas is only 8 points ahead of the San Antonio Spurs. But it's only the first quarter. First quarter just wrapped up with a 38-30. Pretty high score in first quarter. But that's the trend these days, whatever. I think everyone's making their sprint to get to the playoffs. All-Star break has really, I think, ignited kind of a flame under everybody, as it does every season. The Pelicans, I think, have had the biggest All-Star break improvement, quote-unquote improvement. They've just kept doing what they're doing, and they've slowly moved up the ladder. Now they are, I believe they're fifth. Wow. So they were sixth. They've moved up to fifth in the West standings, and I think they're pretty solid there. Rob, what do you think about the state of the NBA right now?
I think you summed it up pretty well in the beginning. If I'm one of the top seeds, I don't want to play anybody in the playing game. Yeah, they might be kind of shitty, but like how we said, they're scrappy. It's not. They're not playing clean basketball, so if you're not prepared to, how would you say, you might have to give up your playing style and kind of play at their level.
Mm-hmm.
If not, it's going to be a long series, and I highly doubt any of these teams want to play all 7 games, especially if you're a top team.
Yeah, especially in the first round. Crazy.
No, yeah, because as much, it's going to sound weird for me to say, as someone like who's watched a lot of basketball, like, yeah, usually the first round teams get cooked.
Oh yeah, for sure. The top seeds cook
this
the bottom seed teams for sure.
But I don't think we're going to see that this year.
No.
But yeah, what are the standings looking like right now on the top on the eastern
Yeah.
side?
On the East, I mean the Celtics stay.
Oh, yeah, by the way, I couldn't find the highlight. I give up. I went like
Yeah.
4 days back into the Instagram of the NBA. I guess I'm tripping.
Yeah. They made it up, bud.
Hey, maybe it was a dream.
Just kidding. Yeah, but in the East, Celtics are still top team in the league.
The only team that clinched a
54
playoff
wins.
spot, by the way.
Yeah, they've clinched their playoff spot for sure. As the number one seed, I believe too. Something like that, or maybe it's top three, whatever.
No, yeah.
But yeah,
it says
they're number one.
X clinched a playoff berth.
Yep. And they are the only team in the league to do so thus far.
Yes.
Yep. And second in the East, we've got the Bucks. Kind of making a resurgence. I think Dame and the team with Doc Rivers are starting to feel things out and whatnot.
They're starting to play defense.
Yeah, starting to play defense.
Yep, Damian Lillard scoring from the logos again.
Yep.
For fun.
But surprisingly, it's led, because their defense is much stronger, it's led to very low scoring games. Which is good because I feel like the Bucks can turn on the offense whenever they want. Remaining very hot in the East, the Cleveland Cavaliers are third. They are 2 games ahead of the 4th seed New York Knicks. Orlando Magic staying strong. They're in the 5th seed, and then the Philadelphia 76ers are hanging on there while Joel Embiid recovers. Tyrese Maxey just had a great game over the weekend. Yeah, and then the Pacers have fallen down to 7th. The Heat down to 8, and then the Bulls and the Hawks round off
Bam Adebayo
9 and 10.
had a game winner the other day.
Yeah. We had like 2 game winners back to back within 24 hours or something. Which is crazy because I saw a little like thingy saying that, and I was like, wait, excuse me, DeMar DeRozan had 2 back-to-back game winners on the same basically 24-hour stretch as the same guy, I think a season or 2 ago, whatever. And no one was talking about that shit then. Excuse me. But whatever. Yeah, in the West, the top of the West is very tight. Oklahoma, Minnesota, and the Denver Nuggets are all, I think, half a game apart, with Oklahoma being the number 1 seed right now.
Yes, you are correct.
Yeah. And the Clippers are, I think before we had said that 1 through 4 was basically solidified, but now the Clippers are a little bit of a losing streak, and the Pelicans have had their resurgence since the All-Star game. They are now 1 game away from being overtaken by the Pelicans. Insane. Yeah, and then from there, basically from 4 down to 10 now. I'm not going to exaggerate. 4 to 8. There is only a 3.5 game difference, so any of those guys can slot up and down, depending on how well they do with the rest of the season. And then, so sad. The Lakers and the Warriors fighting for 9th and 10th here at the bottom of the play-in, with the Lakers having a 1 game lead over the Warriors. And like you said, the positions just switched the other day. But, I mean, the West is super, super tight. The East is a little bit tight. I think we discussed it a week or 2 ago.
Yeah, last week.
I think things have kind of sifted themselves out. The top teams are staying at the top. The bottom teams are staying at the bottom. So I think the East is kind of set. We might get some movement with the Sixers and the Indiana Pacers. They're just a half game apart there. But yeah, we'll see how it shakes out.
Really.
Yeah.
No, yeah. Houston is making a very, very late push with 32 wins.
I mean, relax.
What do you mean relax?
Houston.
Bro,
Houston's not gonna
the Lakers have won 1 out of like the past 4 games. They moved up a spot.
It's Houston. Come on.
You never know. But yeah, it's like
Except I do.
super, super duper close.
Yeah, they're not going to go on
like
a 7 game win streak. Come on.
There's 4 weeks. You never know. Just to point out, there are 4 teams eliminated, 2 from each conference. The Pistons and the Wizards have been eliminated from playoff contention. And on the Western Conference, the Portland Trail Blazers. Okay. Yeah, Wemby and they're done. The Spurs in dead last. Yes. Yeah, they're done. But I mean, it
Yeah,
should be a good
Trailblazers
matchup
have
still,
been eliminated.
individually.
Yeah, it should be. Yeah, Wimby might be defensive player of the year. That's a topic for another day. Yeah, in the East, the Detroit Pistons and the Washington Wizards have been eliminated. Those two
Yeah, I said that.
Garbaggio teams are donezo.
I could have sworn the Wizards were better in the beginning of the season, but I guess they fell
yeah, I
off.
mean,
Same thing for
that's
the
just
Pistons.
the Jordan Poole effect. Yeah, I mean the Pistons, I think they had a shot, but they just were such a horrible team. I don't know. I think Monty Williams is trying to break them down and have them be good again, but they're a team of such, I guess, leftovers that I think it's tough to find an identity in that franchise currently. But I'm excited for. I think the month of April is going to see the return of almost every major injured player potentially, either at the very end of the regular season or in the first round of the playoffs. We've got Karl Anthony Towns, Trae Young,
Russell Westbrook.
Russell Westbrook. Damn, I'm missing someone huge right now. Cat. Oh, wait, I just said that. Who else is
Who's
out?
the guy from Philly?
Oh, Joel Embiid. Excuse me. Yep.
How you
One
gonna
of the
forget him,
biggest
bro?
guys.
Come on.
Yeah, I just said it earlier too. Crazy.
You're his biggest fan, bro.
Yeah, I am one of his biggest fans. Joel,
Can
I
the
love you.
76ers send Danny a pennant or an autograph?
No,
He would appreciate it.
I'll take a little pin. That's all I need. I'll take a little pin. No one has to sign it. If I just get the little pin, that was supposed to be blessed by one of the staff members, I'll be happy. But yeah, I mean, yeah,
send
very
this guy
excited.
some stickers.
Yeah. Send him a celebratory email. But yeah, I'm very excited for the rest of the league. I think the East is kind of maybe that bottom, like 6 through. I'll give the Heat in there. 6 through 8 can shift a little bit if the Heat make a late push. Hopefully, Tyrese Maxey and the rest of that 76ers team are able to hold on to a 6th. Maybe they're able to move up to even, dare I say, a 4th seed. If they make a good push and the Knicks for some reason decide to slip down so that they can rest their players and Julius Randle can come back. Oh, there's another guy that's going to return, Julius Randle.
Hold on, people. Breaking news.
What's up?
We have a developing story. They had the U.S. men's basketball Olympic draws.
Roster? Announced?
No, not the roster.
Oh.
Who they're playing in the pool.
Oh, okay.
Come on, bro. Apparently, they got a very good pool and avoided a competitive pool. The Americans were drawn into Group C for the Olympic pool play, which starts July 27th. They will face World Cup silver medalist Serbia, which is expected to have two-time MVP Nikola Jokic as the toughest opponent in their group. The top 2 teams in each group will advance to the quarterfinals. The Americans will also play South Sudan, playing in their first Olympics, and the qualifier from a tournament in Puerto Rico. Italy, Lithuania, and Puerto Rico are candidates to get that spot, which will be determined July 7th in San Juan. The U.S. roster, as we've mentioned here previously, pretty stacked. You got LeBron, Steph, Kevin, Jason, Joel,
Yep.
and I believe Steve Kerr is leading the charge here. According to this
I don't think
ESPN
the
article,
roster has been announced yet, but the finalists are insane.
yes, you are correct. But they have verbally said they would like to play.
Yeah.
Let me
A
see.
couple other names: Kyrie Irving, Kawhi Leonard.
According to this ESPN story I'm reading, they avoided the group of death, as that is Group A. It includes the 2021 bronze medalist Australia, technically the highest ranked team in the pool, but is also loaded with NBA players like players land in Canada, the World Cup silver medalist of 2023, plus qualifiers from tournaments in Spain and Greece this summer. So, yeah, I'd like to say that. But Danny, we're starting to lose some time here. Do you have anything else to close with in regards to NBA talk today?
No, sir. I'm ready for the warm up.
All right, everybody. In this week's warm-up, we are going dancing in
Let's
March
do it.
Madness. So we were debating on how we should handle this, as we don't watch a lot of college basketball, but we do like to participate because that's the fun of March Madness. Correct, everybody? So
Yes, sir.
every year March Madness comes around, men's and women's basketball. You make a bracket. Today we're only going to focus mostly on the men's bracket. So Danny, we decided that we're just gonna make one big bracket, correct?
Yes, yeah. So I just I'm streaming my screen to you.
see if I
You should
can
be able to see the
pull-
bracket that's on my screen, and we're just gonna go down the bracket and then make it together. If we make a winning bracket, we're gonna split the money. But let's speed run this thing, baby. We got a lot of
yeah.
teams to pick from. So let's start in the East, I guess. So
Yes.
UConn and
we
Stetson.
have. Yeah. I'm gonna go UConn.
UConn, easy. I was gonna say
Alright,
the same.
All right. What about
Ooh.
you? All right, you go this one. Who do you think?
FAU and Northwestern. I'm gonna say Northwestern. They were a great underdog last.
And remember, we have to pick some upsets. So.
Yep, for sure.
Mm,
San Diego
UAB?
State and UAB. I'm gonna say UAB.
yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
You think so? Okay, hell yeah, okay. All right. Yale and Auburn. Auburn, come on. What do you think?
All right, just to clarify, this is the men's or the women's bracket?
This is the men's bracket,
Okay.
right? Yeah, this is men's bracket.
Okay.
Auburn.
We
You
have-
agree with Auburn?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. How about you
Who's
do
better?
this next three?
Well, we have
and
to
I'll,
decide
I'll
together.
pipe up if I'll pipe up if I disagree.
What's that one? What's the BYU and who?
BYU and DeQuincy.
Hold on, it's a little blurry on my
What's in
side, but
there?
I'm gonna pull it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull up the bracket myself as well, so I can see it.
It's 9th seed
Wow.
BYU versus the 11th seed Duquesne. I don't even know. I don't know this school at all.
Here, let me see. What is that? BYU and yeah, I've never heard of this school.
I'm gonna say BYU.
Yeah, let's go
be honest.
BYU. And
Alright.
we got Illinois and Morehead State.
State.
I've heard of Morehead State. I think they've had a good showing, but I'm gonna have to go with Illinois.
I'm gonna say Illinois as well.
All right,
The third one, Washington State versus Drake.
Aubrey Graham.
That was Aubrey Graham. What are you talking about?
That's Drake's real name.
Oh, shut up. I'm gonna say Washington State.
All right, sure. And then we have Iowa
Iowa
State
versus South
Ooh,
Dakota
That's a good
State.
one. What's the ranking right there?
Iowa is
2 and
second
15.
seed. Yeah, 15.
Mm,
Yep.
I think I want to be dangerous here. South Dakota State.
Okay, that's insane. I want Iowa. Rock paper scissors. Okay, we're just gonna say it at the same time. Ready?
All right.
Rock paper
Rock,
scissors
paper,
shoot.
scissors,
rock.
rock.
Okay, we're delayed. Fuck, doesn't work.
No, it's because you said shoot, but I didn't say shoot. Okay, so you want to
Okay.
do shoot, then say it? Okay.
Yeah.
Rock,
Rock
okay.
paper scissors shoot.
scissors, shoot,
Paper.
paper. What
Fuck.
the fuck?
Rock paper scissors shoot.
Scissors, shoot,
Scissors.
scissors. What
Okay,
the
rock
fuck, Danny?
paper scissors
Paper,
shoot. Scissors.
Scissors. No fucking way.
Fuck it. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Scissors,
Rock.
shoot, paper.
Oh, you win. Okay, we'll go
Woo.
with South Dakota. All right, let's
How
move
was
to
that
the
even
South.
possible? We did it like
That's
4
insane.
times.
Yeah.
All right, on the south side, we have Houston and Longwood. Give me Houston.
Houston, yeah. H-Town.
Then we got
Texas A&M and Nebraska. I like Nebraska for this.
Ooh, brother. Ooh. All right, I trust you, Danny.
Okay. Wisconsin and James Madison.
Ooh, that's a good one too. I'm gonna have to go James Madison.
James Madison. I was going to say James Madison too.
All right.
Okay, Duke versus Vermont. I mean, come on. It's got to be Duke. Come on.
Yeah, I was
this
gonna
has to
say
be
Blue
easy.
Devils.
Yeah. Texas Tech versus North Carolina State. Oh, NC State.
Yeah.
I'm going to say NC State.
Okay.
To be honest.
No, yeah, you go for it. Yeah.
Kentucky versus Oakland. I mean, it's got to be Kentucky.
Yeah, I'll go Kentucky.
Florida versus Boise,
Boise State or Colorado?
Colorado. I'm gonna
You're gonna
go
go Colorado?
Florida with it. Oh, okay. You know, I like that.
Wait,
I
what?
like that. Let's go Colorado. Let's
What?
go Colorado.
An upset? Okay, yeah. Or whoever,
Yeah.
Colorado or Boise State, whoever wins that
Boise
matchup.
State, yeah.
We got Marquette versus Western Kentucky.
Western Kentucky.
You're gonna go Western Kentucky.
Western-
Okay, fuck it. Wait, is
Western
that what you want to
Kentucky?
do?
No, I just had my mouse over there.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
you want to do
you want
Marquette?
Marquette?
All right, fuck you,
I
Marquette.
don't know. Fuck it, Marquette.
That's a
Here we
hard
go.
one.
Okay.
All right, then we got
let's do.
Purdue. Oh, wait, we're not done yet. The fuck? Oh, you want?
Wait.
What the-
Well, you want to go
so
down
I'm
to
on
the
my-
west, or you want to go
Oh, it's
back
because
up?
I'm on my phone. I'm on my phone. That's why.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
you're good,
We
you're
can do
good.
the Midwest. Yeah. We'll do the Midwest
No,
so it matches
Okay,
up.
we'll do the mid. Yeah.
Okay. Purdue's number 1. Okay. It's got to be Purdue.
I know
It's gotta be
Purdue.
Purdue.
I mean, they're playing Grambling State if possible, but yeah, let's just go with Purdue as a safe bet. I think all
Yeah,
all the number 1 seeds should win their game.
Basically. Yep. All right. Next we got
Utah
TCU versus
State.
Utah State. I got TCU for this.
Yeah, I'm gonna go TCU.
Gonzaga versus McNeese.
You know what makes this
I like
hard?
Gonzaga.
You know what makes this hard?
What?
Is that it's because these are all like bottom feeding teams that no one's ever heard of.
Kinda. Yeah.
That either A played good but were on like the outs in and out of the top 25, or they happen to win their conference tournament.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like who is this? What is this?
Yeah. It's literally, who is this? Who are you?
But let's just pick Gonzaga
Gonzaga.
as a safe bet.
Kansas versus Stanford. I'm like Kansas. Come
Yeah.
on.
South Carolina,
Oregon versus South Carolina. Yeah, I like Oregon. I don't know.
Yeah, same. Cretan or Akron?
Ooh. I say
That's a good one.
Akron.
I'm gonna go Cretan. Oh.
Oh, okay. I'll go with
All
you.
right.
Then
All right. Fuck
okay.
it.
Texas versus UVA or
Virginia.
CSU.
Or Colorado. I don't like Texas teams, so pick the bottom one.
Okay. Tennessee versus St. Peter's. Okay, Tennessee. Come on, that's ridiculous. Okay.
Hey, you never know.
North Carolina. Okay, North Carolina. I'm gonna speed run this a little bit because we have to go all the way to the end of the bracket.
All right. Yeah.
Mississippi versus Michigan. I like Michigan. Michigan's always a good team.
Yeah, they're a good bet. St. Mary's or Grand Canyon.
St. Mary's versus St.
I'm
Mary's.
gonna go Grand Canyon. Wait, what?
Oh, okay. I'll give you Grand Canyon for that. That's a 50-50 for me. All right,
Remember Alabama was like the shits last year? Are you sure?
Yeah, and then they got knocked out. Yeah, I'm gonna go Alabama. They're not gonna let them lose again.
All right. Clemson, New Mexico. I'm gonna do Clemson.
Oh, that's a tough one. Clemson. Okay.
Actually, no. Let's. Fuck.
No,
I think New
Clemson.
Mexico is
It's
more.
Clemson.
All right, Clemson. All right.
Come on. Baylor versus
or
Colgate.
Colgate. Baylor.
Baylor. Yeah,
All right, Dayton or Nevada. I'm gonna do Nevada.
Nevada. I like that.
Yeah.
Arizona.
You don't like?
No, Long Beach. Long Beach. Long Beach.
Nah. Come on. No, fuck them. Come on.
All right, we'll do Arizona. Come on. Okay.
Come on.
All right. So
bro,
let's go
remember when
back
Cal Poly
Dude,
fucking made it?
Yeah. I think UC Irvine was in there one year. What other? Well, San Diego State's been in and out a couple of years, but all right, let's finish this thing up, Rob. UConn versus Northwestern. Oh my God, UConn. I think UConn.
All right. I'm gonna go UAB.
UAB. Ah, shit, that's a good one. BYU versus Illinois. Oh, I'm gonna say Illinois in this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Washington State versus South Dakota. I think Washington's got it still.
Yeah.
Houston versus Nebraska.
Houston,
I'm gonna say Nebraska. I'm gonna be honest. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't mind that
okay.
one.
Duke. Come on. Duke is crazy.
Don't be shocked if James Madison pulls it off.
Yeah, they could. They definitely could. NC State versus Kentucky. I'm gonna say Kentucky still.
Yeah.
And then Boise, Colorado, or Marquette. I'm gonna say Boise, Colorado.
Marquette.
Oh,
What?
okay.
All right.
No, I'm taking this one.
Yeah, we have to have some upsets in there somewhere.
For sure. Purdue versus TCU. Purdue. Gonzaga versus Kansas. I like Gonzaga. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
I like Gonzaga.
Oh, I'm more of a Kansas guy, but fuck it.
Oregon and Creighton.
Give me Creighton.
Oh, okay. I'll give you Creighton on that one.
I think Creighton's more of a basketball school.
Okay. UVA, CSU, or Tennessee. I'm gonna say Tennessee.
I mean, that's fine.
Then here we go. North Carolina versus Michigan State.
Yeah, Michigan State.
North Carolina. Oh, you're insane. I'm saying North Carolina.
You're insane. All right, fuck it.
Okay. Alabama and Grand Canyon. I'm gonna say Alabama.
Yeah.
And then Clemson, Baylor.
or Baylor.
I'm gonna say Clemson.
Yeah, that's fine.
Do you like that?
The
Arizona
ice cream
versus
man
Nevada.
outside also agrees with you.
Arizona, for sure. Do you like that? Arizona instead of Nevada.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. All right. Let's go back up for East and South. UConn, UAB. I'm gonna say UConn.
Yeah, UConn.
One of these ones he's got to make it through.
I think UAB is gonna run out of gas.
Yeah.
Give me
Illinois versus Washington. Illinois. Yep. Nebraska, Duke. Give me Nebraska.
You think they could do it?
I think so.
All right. Kentucky
and then
or Boise
Kentucky,
State, Colorado.
Boise, Kentucky.
I think Kentucky. I think a lot of these smaller schools are gonna run out of gas.
Yeah, I think so.
North
Then I'll just start Purdue, Gonzaga.
Oh, you
want to go North Carolina? Okay, let's do North Carolina.
Yeah, I think North Carolina.
Yeah. I'm gonna give it to
Arizona. Yeah, Arizona.
Purdue,
Gonzaga.
I want Gonzaga.
What are you thinking?
I want another Cinderella story.
Okay.
And then Tennessee, Creighton.
Tennessee. Give me Creighton.
It's tough. Creighton. Yep. Okay. Let's finish this boy up. Okay. Here we go.
UConn.
Into the Final Four. UConn. I like UConn.
Oh,
and then Nebraska, Kentucky. Oh, you go. I'll give you Illinois.
No, you can do UConn. You can put UConn. I mean, we've been switching it up.
I like Kentucky for this.
Okay.
And then on the bottom side, Arizona, North Carolina is tough.
I'm gonna go Carolina.
North Carolina. Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna give it to Gonzaga. I want Gonzaga.
Yeah, I think Gonzaga is a good favorite. And then
and
Final
then
Four,
from
we
the
have
Final Four. This is tough.
Final Four from Glendale, Arizona on, what is that, April 6th, April 8th? What does it say right there?
Mm-hmm. April 8th.
April 8th. Final Four, we have our Illinois versus North Carolina, and we have Kentucky versus Gonzaga.
I'm going to say...
All right, you do Illinois, North Carolina, and I'll do Kentucky, Gonzaga. Is that fair?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's going to be North Carolina.
Okay. I'm going to jump on your bandwagon and give it to Gonzaga.
Yes! And then who wins it all?
Fuck it, Gonzaga.
Gonzaga, yes! Woo! And then what does it say? How many total points will be scored in the championship? Oh, total points. Oh, that's crazy. I'm going to say...
Yeah, you do this.
137. 137. Because I don't think they're going to hit 80s. I'm going to say 137.
Divided by 2?
Yeah. What is that?
68 and a half points?
Yeah. I think that's fair. Something like that.
They
might hit 70, but I feel like it's going to be a dogfight.
Oh, okay. But, yeah, I mean...
Okay, here we go.
Just for everyone
Submitting bracket.
Yeah, there you go. Just to be clear to everybody, we did this one together. We're going to make our own separate ones and hope for the best. Danny, do you want to make a wager of any kind? Or are you good this time?
We'll do... The loser will pay for the other person's round of golf.
All right, bet. Virtual handshake.
All right, Rob. You want to jump into the rundown while I finish up registering us?
No, yeah, of course.
In case we win it all?
No, yeah, man. I'm ready to throw some cash, bro. Go to Vegas or something. But, yeah, we're in the rundown. Thank you for sticking towards the end. We got a lot, but don't worry. We'll try to make it quick. The NWSL, National Women's Soccer League, opened up this past week. We had a slew of games, which were pretty good. We opened up the first women's soccer-specific stadium in Kansas City. That was the first game of the week as well. Kansas City were the victors. 5-4 was the scoreline over the Portland Thorns. Louisville and Orlando's tied 2-2. North Carolina defeated Houston 5-1. Utah got goose-egged 0-2 by Chicago. On the Sunday matchups, we had Angel City versus Bay FC, who also introduced themselves to the league. Bay FC won 1-0. And then Seattle had their lone goal over Washington. Quick update, CONCACAF Champions Cup. We are now moved down into the quarterfinals. Tuesday, April 2nd. Tigres will face off against the Columbus Crew at 7 p.m. Eastern. And also on that day, Club America will face New England Revolution at 9 p.m. Eastern. Then Wednesday, April 3rd, Monterrey will play Inter Miami at 8 p.m. Eastern. Those are just the MLS matchups as well. because we are a more MLS centric podcast. But yeah, and then we will play to the ear for the second legs as well. You can find you should be able to find most of these games either on Fox Sports 1, Fox Sports 2, or if you're desperate, watch it in Spanish on Univision's Sports Network as well. Quick UEFA Champions League update, as they are also in the quarterfinals. We have our final 8. Tuesday, April 9th, we have Real Madrid versus Man City at 3 p.m. Eastern, and also Arsenal versus Bayern Munich at 3 p.m. Eastern. Then Wednesday, April 10th, we have PSG versus Barcelona at 3 p.m. Eastern. Then Atletico Madrid versus Dortmund at 3 p.m. Eastern as well. And something that I missed out last week, my bad, everybody. As of this recording this week, Thursday, the U.S. men's national team will face off against Jamaica in the CONCACAF Nations League semifinals, which will be in Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium in Texas, aforementionedly mentioned. Let me try to pull out some more information. But they did announce the roster for that, which I'll go through it very quickly. For the goalkeepers, we had Drake Callender, Ethan Horvath, Matt Turner. In the defense, Serginho Dest, Christoph Lud, Mark McKenzie, Tim Ream, Chris Richards, Anton Robinson, Miles Robinson, Joe Scally. In the midfield, Tyler Adams, Johnny Cardoso, Luca De La Torre, Weston McKennie, Yunus Musa, Gio Reyna. And at the attack in the forward position, Fulam Bolagan, Malik Tillman, Ricardo Pepe, Christian Pulisic, Josh Sargent, and Tim Weah. And yeah, I'm hoping for a good matchup. I believe they will then play the final if they win that weekend as well. Let's see. Just so you know, I was off. I did not have the schedule up. But Danny, are you excited for the U.S. men's national team to possibly win another Nations League title?
Yes, sir. Get that shit, USA, USA, USA.
And then, yes, the final will be played March 24th. So the semifinal will be played this Thursday, March 21st, 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. I have here that it will be played on Univision in Spanish. For English, you can find it on the CBS networks or Paramount Plus, which you do have to pay for. So I recommend buying the bullet. I am a Spanish speaker, so I do partake in. I don't mind watching it in Spanish. So if you don't mind that as well, watch it in Spanish for free. You don't have to pay for Paramount Plus. But yeah, I'm hoping for a good game by the U.S. This is their full A-team roster. The last time they faced off against Jamaica, it wasn't so good because they did have a C team of sorts. But yeah, with a full A-team roster, I think they should be able to single-handedly take out Jamaica. So fingers crossed that they make it to the final. If they do make it to the final, they will either face Panama or Mexico. That final, as I said, will be 3 p.m. Eastern, also from Arlington, Texas. No, excuse me, 6:15 Eastern from Arlington, Texas, on March 24th. So, yeah, I'm hoping for a good game, and hopefully the U.S. Makes it to the final. So I'll let you guys know how they do on our next episode. And then lastly, on our list, we have some NASCAR news, of course. Denny Hamlin wins the Food City 500 at Bristol Motor Speedway. The past couple of years, Bristol has been dirt. This is the first time they've done it as a regular course. It's one of the more favorable short tracks that drivers like to go on. And yeah, congratulations to him on getting that win. The next race is Sunday, March 24th at 3:30 p.m. Eastern on Fox. It is the Echo Park Automotive Grand Prix at Circus of the Americas in Texas. So, should be a good race. But hey, Daddy, these people do not like this guy.
Really?
He's the bad guy. Yeah, no, he pulled to the finish line like after his donuts, and you could hear cheering, but you could also hear a fake.
You hear the booing? Damn, they don't like FedEx, huh? Sheesh.
Nah,
UPS,
I think it's just
UPS.
I don't think he's a dirty driver. It's just I think people think he's better than he actually is.
Oh, I see.
I mean, he's been around for a while. I never thought. Yeah, I don't think he's a bad driver. It's just I think, people have their favorite guy, and he's just not their guy, and he's taking all the glory.
Yeah, it says
So
one of the headlines says keeps winning despite role as NASCAR's most polarizing driver.
there you go. Danny did some research. Straight out the horse's mouth.
Yeah.
But yeah, Danny, do you have anything else to add in our rundown that I might have missed? Because I probably did. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot to write this down. Hold everyone's horses.
Okay.
There is
While
a
you
big.
pull that up,
What? Well, yeah. What you got? Can you talk about?
I got. If you guys are affected by the LA tea time golf controversy that's kind of been blowing up over the past week, I feel you. I hear you. I have also been affected. We'll get through this together, brothers, and hopefully those tea times will open up. Go ahead, Rob.
Very soon. And okay, for some reason I thought it was this weekend, but it's not. Saturday, April 6th, and Sunday, April 7th, is WrestleMania from Philadelphia. I almost forgot about that.
Philly.
So
Nice.
keep an eye out for that. And also, I believe this time next week, I may be mistaken, we will officially be in the MLB season, as the Dodgers will be playing the San Diego Padres in the Soul Series as part of the MLB World Tour. So yeah, next week, Wednesday at 6:05 a.m. Eastern, the Dodgers versus the Padres opening up the season. So yeah, it should be. We got a lot of sports going on this couple next
Hell
week.
yeah.
So check your calendars, type your notes somewhere, and yeah, go ham on it. But yeah, Danny, the golf thing is crazy.
Yeah. Well, we'll see how it develops. I think it's getting seen by more public media, and I think the city of LA or the county or whatnot is gonna be meeting. I think they met on Monday already. So we'll see what kind of resolutions and whatever come out of this. So yeah, hopefully it gets resolved and we can get back to golfing.
More breaking news real quick. Baseball. Blake Snell has been moved from the Padres to the Giants. Let's see how the Padres favor without the left-hander. So yeah. If that's all you got, Danny, is there if I can do the outro?
Go ahead.
Alright, everybody. Thank you for listening to Rambling Runoff. If you're listening on YouTube, please hit that subscribe button. Also hit the like button. Give us a rating on Spotify if you're listening there. We're also on Spotify for podcasters, Amazon Music, Apple Music, and Google Podcasts, as long as it's still around. If you want to hear more from us, you can follow us on X, aka Twitter, at Rambling Runoff. You can also follow us on Instagram at Rambling Runoff, and sometimes we post on TikTok. And yeah, that's been our show. I've been your host, Robert Rios, for my co-host, Danny Tan. We will see you next time. Peace out.
Peace.